Well, good morning from the mountains of North Carolina, y'all. Just finished up with a work trip down here, and right after we finished work, I drove straight out to this property. This is a place I've been scoping out for a few months now, and something I've been looking forward to pretty much all turkey season. I've had a great start to my season so far, and this work trip I kind of taken a decent break now, and it's a beautiful morning so far, but it's not going to be so beautiful today. We're looking at rain and thunderstorms. I got my raincoat on underneath my camo. I'm going to try to stay dry today, but the goal for today is just to find sign and find the birds on this property. I've never hunted this piece before. It's a pretty large track, and I spent a very, very good amount of time e-scouting and looking at maps over the past few months, and got a few areas that I'm pretty excited to check out. So just finished up breakfast here, got in around midnight last night and set up camp, and really only got like a couple hours of sleep, but I'm feeling good this morning and really excited to get out in the mountains and see what I can do with these North Carolina birds, trying to knock another state off the list. There are a few other hunters out here. I saw a couple other trucks in the camping area, and not too surprising. It's a big enough area. I'm going to head in the opposite direction and hopefully catch up with a couple of gobblers that haven't been hunted yet. We're in the third week of the season for North Carolina. We started the same time as Virginia this year, and these birds have likely been hunted, so I'm going to have to use everything I got to try to get one. Looking forward to the challenge. So it's pretty early. It's about 4:30 now, and I got a good amount of time to hike into the spot I want to get to and listen for some birds this morning. So I'm going to get started on that, and hopefully bring you all some goblin birds in the next hour or two. So I'll see you then. Well, everyone, this morning was a total bust. It just poured rain, and that was a heck of a thunderstorm. Probably should have just stayed in the tent, but it is what it is. I like that spot I was in, but I won't be going there this afternoon, I don't think. We'll see. I'm headed down this road now. I drove around the property. It's 11:05 now, so the rain just let up maybe 20 minutes ago, and there's some fields along this ridge that I marked on the map that I want to check out. So I'm all dried out and just looking here gobbler today, get an idea of where I can go for the rest of the week. I got a buddy meeting me today, Matt. He's never really turkey hunted before, so I'm trying to get an idea so that there's some action for him, but so far all I found is other hunters. There's a lot of pressure out here, so this side of the property seems like there's way less people using it, so I'm gonna stick on this side and maybe even move camp over here sometime this week. But I'm gonna get up to these fields, check them out. Well, walking along this field, I found a lot of good sign, and right as I came up over this little hill behind me, I jumped up two hens. So I'm just gonna pop a squat and call a little bit, see if there's not a gobbler around here. It's 11:30, so I'm just looking to strike one up here around noon and see what we can do with it. So fingers crossed. It's a good looking spot. I can see down this ridge, down these fields. So hopefully we can spot one or hear one and get a game plan or make a move on them. I'm going to continue to move down this field edge. It basically wraps around this whole ridge, this whole big hill ahead of me, so I'm going to call into each little bowl drainage area and see if there's anything that will respond. So I'm going to get the move on.
Hey, Biggie Bozier!
Hey, buddy.
What's going on? I just saw a bearded hen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty uncommon, isn't that?
Yeah, it's very rare. That's the first one I've seen in real life, like this.
Just driving?
Yeah, just before this last turn here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I remember reading up on that, and they said like hens can grow beards, but it's like not normal.
I picked up my buddy. Got his tent all set up here and almost ready to go. I'm eating some lunch, and then we're gonna head back over the same mountain that I was at this morning in the rain. Some good looking habitat on the map out that way. Basically the goal is maybe get on one this afternoon, but hopefully get one roosted tonight so that we can get on it tomorrow. It's about it's 2:30 now, so we got some time, and we're gonna get to hiking. It's a couple miles back in there, so gonna fuel up and then get going. Alrighty, y'all, heading back out for the afternoon. Got old Matthew with us.
What's going on?
So it's his first turkey hunt, and we're hiking back into the spot that I was in this morning. So wind's picked up, if you can't tell. Might be hard to hear one, but we're mostly scouting with a gun today and hopefully picking up some sign so we can get on it tomorrow morning. So we're getting back over this mountain and find a good spot, sit down and listen. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day now. Didn't really have anything going on for us yesterday. Did a lot of hiking and didn't find really any sign at all, so we came into this spot where I was yesterday late morning. Saw those hens. So far it's about 20 minutes to sunrise. We haven't heard any gobbles, but we're working around this field. Gonna see if there's anything on the other side. Just trying to locate one. We spoke to a couple hunters yesterday evening, and it sounds like it's been real slim pickings out here. Haven't been in a lot of gobblers, and they spoke to a few other hunters who have been struggling as well, maybe one or two gobbles in a series of days hunting out here. So we're not working with a lot. Hopefully we can get something done. So we'll see what the morning has in store. Well, it's the afternoon now, and at 12:30 on Sundays, North Carolina prohibits hunting from 9:30 to 12:30. So we just finished up lunch, and we're going to be putting on our stuff here and walking into this new section. Totally different side of the property. Haven't seen much other than hens and hen signs, so we're really just trying to find a gobbler out here. So we're gonna get dressed and get hiking in and just keep getting after it. Hopefully we can find one. So I'll bring you anything if anything happens, but apologies for the lack of action out here. Just some tough hunting here in the North Carolina mountains. So we're gonna get dressed and see what we can do with this afternoon. Well,
Just heard the first gobble of the trip. Making a move. He's over this hill. Not super close, but close enough to where I don't want to make a big move on him going that way. So we're working down out of sight along this tree line. There's a bigger tree right on the edge we're going to set up on. See if we can't call him in. It's been about an hour since we heard that gobbler, and we set up in a good spot, closed the distance by maybe 150 yards. He only gobbled the one time, which is kind of characteristic of, afternoon turkey hunting. They don't really gobble all too much. We were sitting there and we ended up hearing a turkey hunter. Heard him calling from over this finger that was in front of us, maybe a couple hundred yards away. And next thing we know, he was like right next to us. He's probably following our calls. I called 2-3 times in different sequences, like happy birthday stuff, trying, like, not sounding like a turkey at all, trying to flag him, but we ended up getting an orange flag and waving, and he saw us and went the other way. So we're gonna work back out the way we came in. My assumption is that gobbler worked up this side and might roost up on these hillsides here, hopefully. So we're gonna get up above and then hopefully get them roosted. Otherwise we'll be back here tomorrow morning, because this is the best action we've had so far.